We're back, and look what Junlu created. It is this wonderful stir fry, and everyone in the studio is just like, this smells so good. And that's how fast. I can smell the sesame oil.
Yeah.
You put a little
just
sesame oil
drops
in there at the very end.
Yeah, just a few drops.
Oh, it just made a real kick there. So that was easy enough, and look how fast.
It's like 2 or 3 minutes.
I know, what a quick dinner. Okay, but now we're gonna do some egg drop soup, and it's like a fun one with tomatoes and cilantro. By the way, all of these recipes are on the website at kjazz.com, and then you go to the home team segment and Cooking with Kim, and you'll find all of June's recipes today, because I know we have to go by fast. Time flies when you're having fun here, but we're gonna do this. So let's start with your soup. What have we got? You've got some chicken broth, or?
Yeah, I have half can of this chicken broth. I prefer the one without MSG, and it's 33% sodium less. And then Chinese food, you really want to reduce the cooking time. So I already preheat this.
Perfect.
So I'm going to add, this is 2 medium-sized tomato. Tomato is rich in lycopene, a potent antioxidant that prevents some types of cancers,
Yes, it does.
particularly prostate cancer. So men need to eat more tomatoes.
They do.
They need to eat this soup.
I can't wait.
And then,
While this is heating, let me just tell you a little bit. When I went to June's home, it was fun because she said every night they have a soup. So they eat their vegetables before, and then you said also that
Soup is
she
last.
tries to have 3 vegetables every night because her children don't have that many vegetables during the day.
Well, that's good. You're getting your 5 a day, right?
yeah, that's the only time. And then my children, when they come to the dinner table, the very first question is, "What's the soup? What's the soup?" So soup is very important. It's the last. It's the last with. Yes.
Okay, great. Now, that was wonderful. Well, while we're waiting this, we have some pictures of Beijing, the city. Diane just took a month tour, went to Beijing, all over the place.
This is the Dragon Building, and what I will say is the skyscrapers are incredible. This is the Hyatt in Shanghai, and this is looking out, I believe, from Shanghai, but everywhere you look is skyscrapers. The airport there at Beijing is just brand new, and it's absolute, look how, I went in a train for 10 minutes and we never left the airport. It was amazing.
It's that big. Look at
I
these
think they
gorgeous
must have
flowers.
spent billions of dollars on the flowers. This is just on the street, and even when you're going down the freeway, they have flowers, things on the freeways. But beautiful, beautiful flowers everywhere you look. It was just amazing. So I can't even tell you how, I've never been to a big city and seen it any prettier.
When were you there? What month were you there?
I went over in the middle of May and came back in the middle of June.
So this wasn't like a big push for the Olympics. This is what it's always like then.
Right, this is exactly, and they always say the flowers are really, really pretty there.
Beautiful.
So, and Beijing is actually a huge city. It's about 14 million people, and they have 10 million bikes. So there's even special bike lanes for people and bike lights for you when you're driving down.
That's wonderful. Okay, looks
So
like
how
we're
are we
almost
doing?
to a boil. Can we?
Yeah, as soon as it comes to boil, I'm going to add the egg drops slowly because I want to form fine egg drops.
Okay.
If you add all at once or without stirring, it will be a big chunk of egg.
Is it hot enough, do you think? If it isn't hot enough, let me just tell you another thing. I love biking, and so we would rent bikes and bike in China. And the other thing is I said there's 14 million people in Beijing. There's 10 million bikes, so almost everybody owns a
has a
bike.
bike,
And
just about.
I think that's one of the reasons they're so healthy. And even as you're walking down the street, in fact, we should talk to the governor and see if we can't they have exercise equipment right on the street.
You're kidding.
Everywhere.
So while you're waiting for the bus,
Interesting.
you can
Oh,
just
we're
be
boiling.
exercising.
Oh, okay.
So
That's great.
So you want to add it very slowly, and then you want to add it while stirring.
Because it will get cloudy too. The soup will get cloudy if you
Yeah,
dump it all at once.
and you know, tomato is sour, so the egg really neutralizes the sourness.
I love it.
And then also, the special thing about lycopene is water insoluble, and it's tightly bound to the vegetable fiber. So crushing, cooking helps increase the absorbance, and also it kills bacteria.
Awesome.
And then I'm going to add.
Can you tell that June's a scientist?
I'm a chemist.
A chemist, okay, I knew that. You can tell, this is wonderful.
And then when it comes back to boil, I'm going to just spread some cilantro in that and give the color. When you judge a good Chinese dish, you are looking for 4 aspects: the color, the smell, the taste, and the appearance. And I think this is a super ultra fast way to show all these 4 aspects.
This is great. This has been so fast.
Well-
Now, we're going to taste this, but Diane,
Yes.
you went to China this year. You've done all this stuff. Are you going back?
I definitely am going back. In fact, it's my place to go. I've decided of all the things in the world, I've traveled to about 42 countries in my life, but Europe is really expensive right
Yes.
now. So if anybody wants to go on a Chinese trip with me, we'll tell you how to do that.
Well, let's do that right now.
Okay.
Diane, you can go to Diane's website, which is www.campingwithdiane.
And it's spelled without an E,
Yeah, Diane's no
D-I-A-N.
E, DIAN.com. It's on the screen. You can go to her website. You can email Diane, Diane at dianethomas.com.
Yes.
And
So-
go to China with Diane, and she'll take you and she'll show you all the ropes.
That's
This
right.
smells absolutely amazing.
Isn't that wonderful? So
And I hope
try.
it tastes good too.
I'm
So
gonna
Just be
fast
careful,
food.
it will be
I
hot.
get to taste this yummy egg drop soup. Oh, I love cilantro. It's so
awfully
hot.
hot.
I don't
It
like it.
is.
careful.
Yum. It's light, but it's so good. Thank
Yeah, you can salt to your taste.
I just dripped because
then when-
I'm good at that.
There-
Oh, and then we've
I
got
never
our-
saw desserts over there, so when the meal is over, when they bring the watermelon on, you know that the meal is done.
The
so
meal's over. Well,
we're going to
thank
bring
you
it.
so much to June Liu and to
my
Diane
pleasure.
Thomas for being here, and I'm sure we'll have her back again. And we're gonna go to break, but we'll be back with Mary Kay Huntsman and Gracie in just a few minutes.